Well, a lot of people sent me videos talking about this Facebook app and the fact that it's insecure, and trying to get me to, or trying to get everyone to stop using it because of what it can do, because of all the permissions. And I ridiculed them on Facebook, and I said that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the standard application. Defaults. It's Amazon, not Amazon. It's Android. It's nothing to do with Facebook, and there's nothing wrong with Facebook as such, and it's not going to steal all your data. But I've been looking into it, and I've found that actually there's something to be said for it, and I found this by looking into a little bit more detail on the system. And the first thing to say is that there is a hidden menu within the application which gives the application a little bit more data and gives it more permissions. So I'll just bring that up now. I've taken screenshots of it, but if you take a look at Android, the application permissions, and scroll right down to the bottom, on the last one you'll find, I'll just show you now, a little hidden pixel, and you hold that down, and when you hold that down, it gives another set of menus, and these are extras. These are menus, these are application permissions that they're not publicising. And if we bring up the first one here, it says, based on your calendar and buying habits, it will order products from Amazon for you to be delivered to contacts for anniversaries, birthdays and holidays. Now that's based on something called prescient presence. It's a patent that was put in by Facebook some time back, and it's essentially so that you don't miss gifts for birthdays. But I mean, why would we okay, give us an alert? We don't want him actually buying presents for us, do we? We don't want it to actually go out and buy presents. I mean, according to the patent which I looked at, because in the UK we have this 7-day rule where you can just send something back if it's no good, or for any reason, you can just send it back. Then their idea is that it will buy it anyway, and then you'll just send it back, if you don't want it. But why would you want it? Why would you want it to do that? You don't parcels just turning up for absolutely no reason, or turning up at your friends for absolutely no reason. Now that only works, I discovered, if you have one-click buying set up on Amazon. So turn off one-click purchasing, and you'll be okay. So the next one is, just scroll along. Update Facebook to tell people you've been listening to Will Young, One Direction and Wham on loop all day via Spotify. This has actually happened to me. I've seen this happen, so that's real. I've seen that happen. That has happened quite a lot. So yeah, you need to not do that. And the next one, update your browser history to show that you've been visiting Xhamster every day when there's nobody else in the house. Don't actually know what Xhamster is. It's a website, I guess, about pets, perhaps. Don't know, maybe. And the final one that I've found is, cause the attempted annexation of a former Soviet country should you insist on complaining that the Ice Bucket Challenge is a waste of water even though you live in Britain, which has an abundance of water. So the Ukraine situation is probably your fault. So there you go. Facebook Messenger is extremely dangerous. You should delete it straight away, otherwise it could potentially cause a world war. Oh, damn. What the hell?